Hello, welcome back. My name is Tim, your NLP trainer. Yes, today I'm going to talk about this meta program again because I think this meta program is very important for people like you as a businessman or as a manager, for you to use this skill and method to do motivations and then to do the recruitment. Especially now, we want to do everything start all over again because we have been staying back at home for about 3 months. Now, back to this meta program, we know that this is a filter system in our unconscious level, which is contentless. So contentless means it doesn't need to have anything to do with specific contexts. So it's a field inside us which comprises of the full set of meta program. So for this video, I'm going to talk about field if I'm possible to do it. So the first one, of course, I have been taught in my previous video is about the directional filter. And then today, I'm going to talk about the reason filter. The reason filter, we're going to ask our candidates or our friends about one question. What is the reason for you to do something? The reason filter. Then from here, right, we listen to the answer given by that person. Under this filter, we are going to see two things. The first thing, from the answer, we will know that the person going to give us the answer or possibility. And the second answer the person is going to give us, we categorize it as necessity. Now, how are we going to spot what is possibility and what is necessity? Possibility, in terms of NLP, we are actually talking about whether the person can do something, or they can't do something. They can do or they cannot do. Or the other way we say is about the ability. Yeah? It's about ability. Now, necessity, we listen to the answer when the person say, this is I should do something, or I must do something. This is we call about the necessity. Then this is about our value system. This is our value system. So from here, we know something is possibility, which is talking about the ability. I can do this, I cannot do that. And the other one is a necessity, I should do or I shouldn't do. So how do we interpret after we have found the person's answer is belong to the possibility? So that means when the candidate comes to us and then says, I can do this, I cannot do that. So that person giving you is the possibility. It actually shows the person is more flexible in terms of doing something. Compared to the person says, I should, I must, then it shows that the person, the value system, is actually come into that filter. And it actually shows to us that that person is actually very rigid. So, therefore, the necessity that we don't have any choice, but I have to do. So, for example, people ask me, what is the reason for you to do the training? If the answer that I'm given, I like to train the people. Because I like to see the people, when they come to my class, their mentality, their mindset has been changed. And their life has been changed. This is actually come under the possibility. If I say, my answer is, I do training. Because that is my calling. I must do that. Because I feel that the world needs to be changed. The people need to have a new mindset, so that they can do whatever thing they want to do. So from the second answer that I given, actually I'm taught from the necessity because I am called to do something. I must do that. So this is what we say is possibility and the necessity. So I think you are very clear about this. Yeah. So the other one that I would like to talk about it today is actually the word preference filter. The word preference filter is actually very good for you to do the recruitment, yeah, or for you to do the job assignment. So this is the word preference filter. Now, we ask them one question. If we are going to do an assignment together, which is more important for you? We give them three choices. Which one is more important for you? The first, you would like to do because of the people you work with, or because of you do it with the system you work with, or because of the things you are doing with. Sometimes if we think about this, we listen to this, sometimes it's still a little bit, we can't comprehend if we are not really trained. Yeah. So now I let you know, if you ask your candidates to come to your company, what if we want to do the work together, which you are actually targeting on? You like to work with people, or because of the company system that attracts you, or something that actually think that is attract you. Of all these three answers, they were going to give it to you. Yeah. Then, for example, let's say I say I like to work with people because I see that the people in your organization are very friendly, and I'm the people person. I like to talk to people. So when this type of person, they give you this type of answer. So you know, this is a very good person for them to do sales and or do customer service. So you get the right person into the right positions if the person is going to do about sales. Yeah. So if the person says, I like the system that you have been installed in your company, I see that your system is very different from the rest of the company that I have been going through. So that person is actually very focused on the systems. Yeah. So these kind of people, they are very good in managing. Yeah. They can be your manager. So if you want to look for a manager, that person must have an eye on a systems. Of course, the person, the manager level, they need to work with people, they need to work with things. But if the person, they have an eye on the system, then that person will be very suitable to become your manager in the future. So, when you want to look for manager now, that candidate must show the indications of systems. Yeah? So this is very important for you. But when the person says, I like to do something on things, then you know this person is actually like to handle a lot of tools. So he like to handle tools. So that person would like to have a good computer system. So you know that that person, yeah, stress on things, that person, they can do everything that is hands-on. So if your candidate is not suitable for that situations, you shouldn't recruit them. You shouldn't get the person come into your company because you are going to waste your time to train them, and then that person is going to waste his time or her time to come into your company. So if you say that I need a sales coordinator or I need to have a good customer service, the candidate must be a people person. So you say I need to have a manager because I want a manager to look at my system. Then this is a person who has an eye on a systems. Then they can tell you that what is the loophole on your systems. and how you are going to encounter it. Yeah, so makes sense, right? That person, if they don't look at the system, is not suitable for become a manager. So if the sales manager, so that particular person must show these two. If that person, you want to recruit a technical manager or the plant manager, if you are running a plant, that person must be a thing. They must going to handle all your thermometer, they need to handle your boiler, they need to handle all your heat exchanger or whatsoever, so which is the thing. And then he need to handle the system. Therefore, most of the time, your manager need to have all these three come in together. Because that person, as a manager, he need to, or she needs to, handle people, handle system, and handle things. Yeah? So you must know where you want to look for, and what is the characteristic for you to choose from. Is that okay? So I think this is something is very good. It's otherwise, if you get somebody with this type of character, and then you ask them to go and handle people, they are very difficult to do this. They will be very difficult for them to handle people because they think they handle computer is much easier for them to handle a complaining client. Computer, we can communicate with computer, but we cannot communicate with a complaint client. So the person is only can do technicians, can do in the plant, they cannot handle customer service. So, makes sense, right? You know what this is. So now, the third one I would like to share here, it will be the chunk size. The chunk size is something that is actually very important for you to do training and then also to pass your idea to that particular person. So we call it the chunk size filter. Chunk size, yeah? Chunk size filter is actually some, we call it the specific word, the jargon of NLP, the chunk size, the chunk. Yeah. So in terms of NLP, we will say that the idea, our idea is going to have different sizes. Therefore, we say that this is a chunk. So we have a different sizes of idea, the size of the idea. So now, so when we talk to the person, we ask them the questions, yeah? The chunk size. So it is very important for do the communications and then do the training. So we will, from here, if we determine the chunk size filter, then we will know that person is whether they can absorb information, ideas, and in the very big picture, or in a very small picture, in a very specific picture, or in the mixture of these two. Yeah? And the direction as well. So, let's say for example, when we ask them about something, right, we ask them, let's say we are doing the project together, we do the project together. Do you need to see the whole big picture, or do you need to see the very specific picture of that project? And then we wait for that person to come. And then of course we have the standard form, we call it the MVVI, Meta Programs Value Inventory. This is the standard form. When you come to my class, of course I am going to teach you how to use it. So basically we will have the difference answer which is already there. So you just ask them and then you just go and think. Yeah. So it's actually first it's actually global. Then the answer given from the candidate says, I only need to know the global, the big picture, the global. I don't need to know no details. It's global only. So this is global only. Or the other one will say global. You need to tell me the big picture, and after that is actually specific. So that means I need to know the whole big picture, then you have to tell me also about the specific, the details of it. Then the other one, then they will say, no, I need to say specific. I need to know the specific to global. You need to tell me the detail, then I will see the big picture. Okay? The last one will be, I need to know only the specific. You don't have to tell me about the global. So these are the 4 different responses from your candidates. All these 4 is actually very important idea for you as a manager or as a business person. How you're going to recruit your persons, or how you're going to conduct your training. Yeah? Then for the people who are in the global only, then they will see everything in the big picture. So you just have to tell them this is the big picture. I'm going to do our sales target this year 5 million. So we are only going to target this type of market, and then we are going to do. Then that person is enough. This type of information for them is enough. Then that person will take the bag and then go out to see the client already. But then when the people with this type of filter is a global to specific, that person is not going to stop there. They are going to ask you, okay boss, you say you want to do 5 million this year turnover, and then we want to target this type of market. Okay, I am fine. But tell me, what is the product that we want to sell? What is the approach that we need to do for the client to buy? How many seminars we need to run, or how many roadshow we need to do, and then how we are going to do, whether in the town or in any places, or we do it in the hotel. These are all very specific questions. Therefore, the person with the global and then the specific, they were going to need to know these two. But then in that direction, yeah, the direction also very important. The big picture, and then go to the specific picture. We need to train in the way. And then the other type of person, then they will say, I need to know the specific. Don't talk about 5 million. Don't talk about that particular market. I can't figure it out. I just cannot figure it out. So I need to know the specific. What product you want to sell, you tell me first. Then we say, okay, I want to sell this product. We are going to run group show. We are going to have a seminar. We are going to do advertisement. Then how we are going to do it? Then at the end of the year, combine all these. Yeah, every month, every day. From one day, I need to do this particular amount, and then every month I need to do this. At the end, we are going to do a 5 million sale this year. Then this type of people, then they understand you. They understand your company project, they understand your company directions, and they understand your company sales target this year. It's very important, specific to global, and then you need to know which type of person that actually you are talking to. Otherwise, if this type of person you are missing it out using another way, the person will not able to catch what you want to tell them. Yeah. So this is very important for you to do communications, and then for you to do training. And the 4th type of people, they need to know the specific only. They will tell you, oh, I don't need to know how much company going to make. You just tell me what I need to do. How many phone calls you want me to make a day? 20, 30, 100, 150, whatsoever. You just tell them as specific as possible. That person is going to grab it, and then that person is going to do it for you. So we do not want to mix in anything which is more big. The person cannot accept it, they cannot understand it, and then it will create a lot of confusions. So which type are you? Are you the specific types? Specific to global, global to specific, or you are the global types? There is no wrong, no right. It's just the preference of you. So whatever is contentless, yeah, whatever meta program is used, whether in your career, whether it's in your relationships, whether that is in your spiritual life, whether for your self-improvement, then you understand that you need to absorb information by according to your own filters. Therefore, you will be able to reduce a lot of frictions from another person. Let's say, for example, for myself, I am a global to specific. So I need to know both. Then the direction must be from global to specific. So if you turn it away, you say, tell me this, very specific, I will say feel very boring. I will see very boring. I don't give the nice reaction to you. So if you tell me only specific only, I will get very difficult. Yeah. Likewise, if you're going to give me only the global, I also halfway, then I cannot take it already. So for myself, it's actually I'm global to specific. So how about you? So you use this, you can try on your spouse, on your children, or on your colleagues, on your whoever that is around you. Then you can use it right now. Then you're going to understand. Actually, we have a lot of argument before. We have a lot of confusion before. That is actually because we do not know about the other person, the person that you talk to. What is the meta program? Therefore, meta program is something that is very important, very useful in terms of business, in terms of sales, in terms of corporates. So welcome to my class. Come to my class, and I'm going to teach you the full spectrums, not only in meta program, but also in the life, how we think, and then the thinking pattern. So I am Ting. Welcome to my class. I'm from Recent Solutions. I'm going to publish my class details. So come and call me or email to me, or you can message me about my class is going to come out soon. Thank you very much.